Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Let's talk teen. My name is Promise and it's so good to have you back again on this channel. I've been looking forward to this time where I could discuss with you, share what I have with you, and I promise that what we'll be discussing today will be so interesting, and I want you to actually sit back, watch this video to the end. Don't miss out, do not miss out at all. It's cooking, something is cooking, and I don't want you to miss out of it. I want you to be the first to get it. So do well to like, to share and subscribe to this channel so you get notified as soon as a new video drops. So let's dive straight into today's discussion. Lately I realized that most teenagers do things just to please their peers. They do not want to feel left out of the crowd, they just want to feel among, and a lot of decisions they've made is actually based on how others feel. Oh, what would they think of me? Oh, how would they see me? Would they like me the way I am? If I do it this way, will I be accepted? And this has actually led a lot of teenagers into making serious mistakes. Some mistakes which are unredeemable, some mistakes which cannot even be erased, which cannot even be corrected. So I want us to really sit back and pay attention to this video, because we are going to talk on how to deal with peer pressure. It's something that is actually affecting the teenagers today. That's why you see some of the teenagers, you see some of them on social media, they go as far as any length just to get likes, just to get comments, just to feel among, just to feel that okay, I am here, you guys need to see me and all of that. So they go so far, and this really does not help. It doesn't help at all. Because it actually makes us do things that even after we are done doing these things, we feel really bad. We feel so bad. Now you see some girls, they go as far as borrowing designer wears, wigs, just to snap a picture and post on Instagram, just to get likes, just to get followers. But why are we doing this? You can be yourself. You can be different and yet still get as much attention as you desire. And the thing teenagers don't know these days now, what makes you get attention is you being different. When you're not following the crowd, when you're not just following everybody, you're not doing what others are doing. Now look at like a scenario where you have 5 friends, and there's this one person that is usually very quiet, but whenever this person talks, his or her words are always reasonable. You realize that such a person will be noticed than the ones that are always talking all the time, and when they talk or say something, it doesn't make sense, it doesn't add up. So this generation, we should dare to be different. We should dare to be different. We should dare to stand out. We should stand out. We should not just be everywhere. We want to fit in. The truth is, we can't be everywhere. We can't fit into every group. So you need to know who you are. When you know who you are, peer pressure cannot have effect on you. No one can pressurize you into doing things you don't want to do. Now quickly, I would love to share my story. I could remember while I was growing up as a teenager, I had friends. Right now, we are not so close again. Back then, they were like my close friends and all. And most of the time, they're talking about their boyfriends. Oh, my boyfriend did this. At times, I'll be there when they are calling, when the boyfriends are actually calling them and all. So at some point, I felt like, I don't have a boyfriend. What will I say? Like, there was literally nothing to talk about. You could not actually say anything because you don't have one to talk about. There's nothing to say there. So I just felt left out, and it made me go into different relationship because I wanted to feel among, because I just wanted to go with the crowd. I wanted to go with the flow. But at the end of the day, I felt the pain. at the end of the day, I was the one dealing with the guilt because I felt so guilty each time. And being in a relationship would require a lot of things, a lot of commitments, a lot of sacrifices. And at that point, I was supposed to do things I don't want to do. Oh, the guy will say, we are not having sex now. We can kiss, we can cuddle, we can smooch. And after doing all of that, I actually felt so bad. I felt so guilty, even to the point that I never like going to church, because each time I go to church, the pastor would always preach on that. I think there was one. So there was one guy I was dating back then. I just met this guy. I think I went for a lesson. Yes, I was preparing for an exam then, so I went for this lesson, and I met the guy there. And the next thing, I liked the guy. The guy liked me too. So he asked me out. So he asked me out, and I accepted his proposal, and we started dating. Trust me, that relationship never lasts for. It didn't last for a week. No, it didn't last for a week. Or did it last? Maybe it lasted for a week, but not for a month. But I can't really remember though, because I just felt guilty, and I think I didn't even do anything with that guy. Yes, I think we did not kiss, we did not smooch and all of that. I didn't do anything with that particular guy, but I felt guilty. I was either hiding, doing one or two things, just hiding, so that, like, I think I had a phone then. I would always be very conscious of my phone, hide it, so that my auntie does not see it, because if she sees it and sees a message that she's not supposed to see on that phone, I'm in trouble. So all of that, I lost my peace as well. I lost it, and I sat down. I was like, why am I even going through all this stress? I called the guy. I said, guy, I know do again, I'm not interested, come and be great. And the guy was like, what happened? I said, nothing, I'm not just okay with this relationship. And I left that one. Another one came. I felt, others are doing it now, let me just try. I tried again, but I paid dearly for it. I did things that I was not supposed to do. I kissed and did all of that, which was not pleasing to God. I felt so dirty in the sight of God. And at that point, I knew that God was really angry with me. I was not even who people thought I was, and all because of peer pressure. And the amazing part was that they did not even talk to me. Like, my friends did not pressurize me into getting into a relationship. I was the one that felt pressurized because of the things happening around me, because of the discussions they were always having around me. So sometimes peer pressure comes as a result of you feeling left out in that environment. They might not literally speak to you or tell you, okay, why not join us? Why not do what we are doing? So some of the times you just look around you and you just feel like you are the only one not doing what others are doing. And at that point, you feel, let me just join them, Jerry, so I can at least, let me feel among now. I did all of that, but I regret today. Luckily for me, I did not go so deep. I did not have sex with them. But there are some people that just tried it. Oh, let me do what others are doing. They tried it, and at the end of the day, their lives were ruined. Why? Because of unwanted pregnancy. Just one time, they had sex, and probably it was not even planned. Maybe just one time visit, they had sex, and boom, belle enter. So their lives now are just turned upside down. So at this point, we as teenagers, we need to be very mindful. We need to be very careful of people we even allow in our space. Do not allow people that would push you into doing things that would displease God. Do not allow them into your space. Do not allow them into your life. because the more you spend time with them, the more they influence you. And the thing is, friends really have a great influence on us. Our friends, the ones closest to us, they really have great influence on us. They can actually affect our lives even without our knowledge. You just realize that at some point you are beginning to do things that they are also doing. So let's be mindful, let's be careful, let's tread carefully, let's dare to be different. Let's be different. The children, the Hebrew children, that's Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they stood out. And because of them, a new decree was made that nobody in Babylon should worship another god apart from the Almighty God. Now imagine if they have actually bowed to peer pressure. They wouldn't have been able to get to that point where the king himself reversed his own decree and said, from this time onward, nobody should serve any other gods except the Almighty God, the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. So if you are there today and you have gone so deep in things you're not supposed to do, you have gone away, you have actually gone so far because of peer pressure, or because you want to feel among, you want to left out. Well, God is calling you. He's a merciful Father. He loves you so dearly, and He has wonderful plans in store for you. He doesn't want you to actually lose out of what He has planned for you. All you have to do today is to run to Him and cry to Him for help. Tell Him, Lord, I am sorry for everything I've done. I didn't listen to you. Please forgive me and have mercy upon my soul. And as you do that, He's a loving Father. He will forgive you and He will give you peace of mind. And it's high time for you to let go of those friends that keeps pushing you to do things that are not pleasing to God. Because the more you keep spending time with them, the more you become like them. You become who you build. Yeah, you become who you build, who you spend time with. Gradually you become like them. So spend time with people that will influence your life positively, not those that will influence your life negatively. Thanks so much for watching today's video. I hope you actually enjoyed it. So kindly like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel so you will get notified as soon as a new video drops. God bless you. I love you all. Bye.